Hey guys, welcome to the Fool Show. Of course, I am Foolish Phil. Time to do a breakdown of Michigan versus Penn State. Oh, this is definitely looking like the toughest test in a long time for Michigan, obviously since Notre Dame. But there's a lot more video to go off of. Against Notre Dame, it was the first game. Didn't really know what our team could do. This time, Michigan, the number 1 defense, is going against the number 11 offense, at least yards-wise. So, I was just looking at the team and trying to figure out what is the key, and obviously it's McSorley. Even though he's only completing 53% of his passes on the year, he's still going 12 touchdowns and 4 picks. So he's like Shea Patterson, less accurate, about the same touchdowns and same interceptions. But McSorley is much more of a runner, or he's used more as a runner. He's averaging 5.6 yards per rush and 9 touchdowns. So him alone is responsible for 21 touchdowns. That's pretty impressive. Their rushing attack is very good too. They also have Sanders, who averages over 6 yards per carry and 8 touchdowns for him. And not to be outdone, there's Slade, who had 6 yards per carry and 4 touchdowns. So they are a run team. I really think you could look at Penn State as what maybe a more hybrid Michigan team would look like. I still think Harbaugh doesn't want to quite go as far as Penn State goes with running the quarterback all the time. So I think Penn State's more heavily run read option type things, right? Where is he going to hold the ball or not? Like, we've seen how well that's been effective with Patterson holding the ball and then sliding out. We've had some big plays doing that. So, my keys to the game with McSorley is you really got to just be sound, watch your keys. Try not to be redundant. Watch your keys. Is he holding the ball? Is he letting go of the ball? What that does, though, of course, is it keeps the linebackers a little bit more hesitant, trying to see which way the ball is going, so that gives you a little bit more time. So my key, the trick here is try to limit McSorley. If we can limit him to 150 to 200 yards of total offense, I think we'll have a really good chance to win this game. 150 to 200 in that way. Let's make it simple. Under 200 yards of total offense. I mean, typically our defense has been giving up just about 220 yards. Again, this is a much better offensive team than we normally have played at Michigan. So, if we can hold McSorley to under 200 yards of total offense, I think we'll win the game. Now, when he throws the ball, he doesn't seem to have very many reliable receivers. He certainly lost his stud tight end who got drafted. They obviously lost Saquon Barkley. So, they really have, like, his name is Hamels, I think. Hamels? I might be saying that wrong, sorry. 5 touchdowns, averages 19 yards per catch. Johnson, 14 yards, 1 touchdown. Tompkin, 15 yards, 1 touchdown. And, Fremuth, 4 touchdowns, 13 yards. So they do pass the ball. I was watching the Iowa game to try to scout them a little bit, and they seem to do a decent bit of those quick slants. So Michigan should be getting pretty good at how to defend those, because ever since Notre Dame and SMU really kind of poked us with those quite a bit, Michigan's done a better job on those quick slants. But that's how you beat man coverage. Just, is McSorley going to be accurate enough? Now, kicking game, they got a stud kicker, 41 out of 42 on extra points, 9 of 13 on field goals. His long is a 49. That's right about league average, about 70% on his kicks. So nothing too bad there. Offensively, they average 41 points per game and only 22 points against. Very balanced offense. Very balanced. Like I said, they're kind of like prototypical Michigan, just a little bit more quarterback run than we do. 459 total yards, 234 passing, 225 rushing. The defense, 386 yards per game they give up, 225 passing, 161 rushing. Now, Penn State has, even though they won the game at Iowa versus Iowa last week, they've had this tendency, Michigan State, Indiana, now Iowa, where they have a lead in the fourth quarter and they kind of just stub their toes, kind of let the other team get back in. Iowa had the ball with under 5 minutes to go. I think it was first and goal inside the 10, and they threw just a horrible pick. And, you know, it was just terrible, and that kind of sealed the game for them. And Michigan, I don't think it's going to get blown out by Penn State. I think Penn State would let them come back into the game. But I think this would be a tight game, kind of maybe 10 points at halftime. And then Michigan, with their second half adjustments, man, they make great second half adjustments. I think they'll pull away in the second half, start running the ball a little bit better, wear down their defense, especially if our defense can get 3 and outs, force McSorley to get off the field, let our offensive line start imposing its will, run, just like how you saw versus Michigan State. All of a sudden in the second half, we started getting bigger holes, 20-yard runs, right? Wisconsin, the same thing. It was a one-score game, and then second half, we just imposed our will. So, I think Michigan wins. I think it's by about 13 to 20 points. Maybe just throw 17 points in there. Like 34 to 17, 27-10, something like that range. The keys. Hold McSorley to under 200 yards of offense. Rush for 200 yards. Rush for 200 yards. Got to try to do that. Protect Patterson, right? Do those play-action passes. Protect him. Give him time to find the wide receivers. Again, Penn State's a really good team. It's going to be a great test. I'm glad this game's at home. Coming off the bye week, hopefully Michigan can get the wheels going well, come out strong. 2 games in a row, we really have come out strong. Wisconsin and Michigan State, we just got to come out strong and get points. We've come out strong. We haven't come out with a dud like 3 and out yet. Come out strong, establish the run, get some points. And then get the ball rolling, right? Get up by 2 scores and then get another stop. Get up by 3 scores. I think Michigan's offense can do it. I think we're being held back a little bit. We're being reserved a little bit, right? So I think we can do that. Keep focused. Get the energy going after the bye week. Those are my keys to winning. Keep McSorley in the pocket. Don't let him scramble. Have Hudson or Bush, zone watching him, spy him, right? That's the way to victory. Hey, thanks for watching. Let me know, what are your keys to the game? What are you looking for Michigan to do to beat Penn State? What are you watching? What are you looking for? Let me know. Put them in the comments below. Thanks again for watching. If you like it, thumbs up. If you really like it, subscribe. Thanks. I got another subscriber this week. Appreciate it. As always, go blue.